Hi everyone, today we're going to talk about this machine. I just got it. It is going to be the first time that I'm going to use it, but I decided to do this video because I want to share with you my first impressions and I will tell you the good and the bad about this machine. The first thing that you need to know is that this machine is electric, which means that you're going to need an extension cord. This could be a negative for this machine. Some other people now prefer battery, but in this case, I think that an extension cord is the go-to because you're gonna be cleaning your yard, you're gonna be expending a lot of time, and you don't want to be changing batteries that often. So in my opinion, this is a good thing to have. My first impression of the build quality, it is really good. I mean, it's not premium, but it's not something that you feel that it's going to fall apart. The other thing that it's amazing is that it's super compact. As you can see, once you remove the back, this is the machine. It is very compact, very small. Also, you can remove these extension brackets. You can just detach it from these handles that secure it in place, and you can remove them and it will be even smaller. Reinstalling the back is super simple. It functions as a regular lawnmower and also has a similar design. It is not too heavy. I can lift it with one hand. However, for some people, this might be a little bit heavy, but not crazy heavy where you can handle it super easy. Another nice feature is this handle. You can choose how low you want it to the ground or how high you want it. It has 4 levels, but in reality, I think it has 5 levels. For example, this is the 0, this is the 1, this is 2, 3, and finally this is 4. The number 4, as you can see, the wheels are floating. That's because the brush is lower than the level of the wheels, which it will give you a deeper cleaning. That will give you more flexibility depending on what kind of grass you have. For example, my grass is 1.5 inches. I can easily adjust my machine and decide how deep I want to clean it. As you can see, my grass is in serious need of cleaning. There are leaves everywhere. The big leaves are not a problem. The problem is the smaller leaves. As you already know, they go inside of the blades of the grass and it's super difficult to remove. I tried the leaf blower, the rake, but nothing worked. I knew that there has to be something way easier to clean this grass. Luckily, I found this machine. I decided to give it a try, and I'm going to share with you my real honest opinion about this machine. Okay, I'm ready to connect it for the very first time, and we'll see how this machine performs. One thing that you gotta be careful is with your cable, make sure not to run over it, otherwise you're gonna damage it. To turn it on, you simply press this button and pull this handle. Right now I have it on the level 0. I'm going to lower it. I'm going to try level 2. So far so good. It's doing a really good job. I already see a clear path over there. Okay, my first impression is that it works. It does work. As you can see, I already cleaned this area and it did a really good job. One thing that I noticed is that if you have really small leaves, for example, in my case, you need to clear the same area maybe twice to be able to clean it 100%. I don't see any leaves on this area that are already cleared. Here you can have a better look of the before and the after. As you can see, this machine is doing a really good job. Now from this angle, all of the leaves that were inside of the blades are gone compared to this area where I haven't done anything. The leaves are all the way inside, which makes it super difficult to remove. Now, the other thing that I noticed is that it is loud. It is like a combination of a vacuum and some other motors, but it is not super quiet, so keep that in mind. But it does a really good job. The other thing that I noticed is that since the brush is, I'm guesstimating like in this area, you have a small gap between the wheel and the brush, and you're not going to be able to clean edges. For example, here where I have my rug and the grass, I need to clean this area manually because the machine is not going to clean everything on the edge. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Another nice thing is that it rejuvenates your grass. If the blades are laying down, after you clean it, they're gonna be standing up, which will make your grass look way better. Here you can see the difference. Now on this area, I have multiple sticks that are everywhere. I'm going to give it a try here and we'll see how that goes. So far so good, it picks everything up, including all of the sticks and everything. I'm going to do a second pass to clean it better. Here we have the results. Yes, it does clean everything nicely. It picks everything up. But again, here is the issue, the edges. Since the brush of the machine, it's not super close to the edge, you will have these lines where the leaves and sticks are going to be there. Here you can clearly see the line where the machine doesn't get too close to the corners. But other than that, it picked everything up from the middle, including the sticks and the small leaves. So far so good. It's been doing a really good job. It does a good job picking up really small leaves, which you already know that these are the most difficult ones. But what happens if you have bigger leaves? Well, let's try that out. Luckily, I have a lot of leaves right here, so let's do a test. Okay, let's see how that goes. It works, but you need to do multiple passes similar to the smaller leaves. But overall, this machine is doing a really good job. Okay, so these are the results. You saw it in action, now you can make your own decision. This is a really good machine. It does the job. It picks up these smaller leaves, which you already know are super difficult to remove. Now, the only thing that I wish that this machine had is a lower speed. Because when you turn it on, it sounds and it feels like it's going full speed. The brush on the bottom is going super fast, but it will be way better if it had a slower speed or even medium speed. That would be super great. But other than that, this machine is great. It's amazing. I really like it. This was the first time that I used it, and I'm going to keep using it because so far so good. It did a really good job. Now I'm going to do the rest of the yard. This is the final result. This machine is great to clean your artificial grass, and it makes it look brand new again. A solution for the edge is to use a vacuum. I used mine, and that was the perfect solution for that minor problem. This is a must-have machine. I highly recommend it.